Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass here, and welcome back to Your Turn to Die. Previously, we started the main trial, and we were in despair, because the same thing is happening all over again. First, I was so betrayed with the sacrifice. I went stomping around in a rage. When I heard what happened, I proposed to Kitaro that we team up. And so in the fourth trade, Keiji and Kitaro's cards got traded. That fourth trade sure ended up punishing the loader, meow meow. Hold on. Kitaro, what you passed out during the fourth trade? Who's the sacrifice then? It could be someone in part of the first, no, because commoner. It would have to be Reiko if it was one of our team, but she's not acting like a sacrifice that's about to die, so that's out. Then, okay, so then two commoners and a sacrifice is right here in the final vote area. I mean, Kana could be. That's why he's saying vote for Kana. But that's a little too on the nose. Now could be, because he's keeping quiet. We'll get into this. That said, when I responded to him, I just pacified him since he was pissed. I ended up talking with Kitaro, and we fought things over. In the fourth trade, I traded my card with Kitaro's Keymaster. But actually, I went and did this trade myself while Kitaro was passed out. Seems Kitaro figured out during the main game and was able to put the story together. It's all owed to the power of that card, even my noticing Kitaro's Keymaster. I'm getting confused. Thank you, Reiko. You sure are helpful. I'm sure the policeman was burning with the desire to see justice carried out, meow. He used the whole 50 tokens to trade cards with multiple villages to defeat the loner wolf. Huh? Before Mr. Policeman said you didn't have any tokens in the fourth trade, meow. You could have traded, wolf. Seeing you acted funny, Sarah, I was convinced to sacrifice Abutia. I wouldn't let it stand. I said I'm knocking him down, taking my tokens back. Keiji noticed me then and came to talk. He persuaded me to give it up. Didn't know what So was thinking after all. And so I trusted Keiji and have him take custody of all my remaining tokens. All of them. I mean, Keiji could do the trade himself, but... Is he panicking? He hasn't worked out his logic. Brain no work. Must remove Beanie. So we can contrast statements? Or... Hold up. Let's save again. You gave him all your tokens, meow? Sure did. It seems like that landed way outside So's ballpark. Shut up! Running out of leeway, are we? Dang, is Keiji riding to the end of the story? He's really that much of a main character? I've still got doubts. I can't be convinced with just that. After all, Keiji, why are you able to know about Kitaro having the Keymaster? It's the only way to do that during the main game, with the sage's power of clairvoyance. No, he just takes the thing. Huh. So you still don't know. Okie dokie, let's move into the discussion. You're able to distract me stupid from So. I just have to keep going. Oh, did I say anything strange? Sure enough, seemed like I got knocked out taking on the Vance. What a rash gorilla wolf? Part of that card. You don't mean... Yeah, the Sage's clairvoyance, of course. The Sage could use clairvoyance even outside the main game. That's what the tablets are for. You intentionally didn't mention it. Unraveled all the mysteries now. This should prove it. Mr. Policeman used clairvoyance to see Kitaro's Keymaster. And they made the fourth trade to swap Kitaro's Keymaster and my Sage. And now, there isn't even any need to discuss the fifth trade anymore. Convinced of your victory earlier, you confessed. I'm a commoner. Any other questions? Whoa! No, there's something odd about Keiji's story. I've become clear to look back at the trade so far. The card I had at first was a commoner. Keiji's was a keymaster. In the first trade, the keymaster was sent to me, my commoner to Keiji. Next, the second trade. The sacrifice went to Kitaro, and this commoner went to someone else. There is something a little odd. Keiji might not be out yet. Next, the third trade. So initiate a trade that sacrificed and Kitaro the keymaster. And the fourth trade. The keymaster went to Keiji and Sage to Kitaro. But that's strange, sure enough, it's the keymaster card, the Sage card, the sacrifice card. The Sage card? That's right, the Sage is out of place. Keiji should have been in commoner the whole time. So why did Keiji have the Sage at the time of the fourth trade? That must mean Keiji's first card wasn't Keymaster. He's lying about having Sage now. No, but there was... Hey, that can't be right, because the first trade was... Wait. He could have had someone else trade. Ooh. There's something cooking here. Keiji's first card being the Keymaster. That was a lie. Keiji had the Sage from the beginning. And so, his clairvoyance let him see who had the Keymaster from the beginning too. Which is why in the first trade, he can make me and the person with the Keymaster trade. But if he did that, has he been lying to me this whole time? Are you really going to vote for So? Now? Something's not right. We should discuss this a little more. Don't be stupid, you're a candidate now. If discussion leads to you getting picked, I'm afraid too. But I just get a weird feeling. We should show we're really a commoner, and that Keiji's the Keymaster. No. Something's odd. You're exactly right. There are still mysteries remaining. In the fifth trade, why did someone trade for the sacrifice I had? The other party was a commoner. This isn't a problem we can ignore. Yeah, Mihal. This fifth trade, we should talk about this sometime, Wolf. But any chance we pick sacrifice, we're done for, you know. We shouldn't need any more discussion. Keiji? We got bold conclusions. It's just gonna make us more lost. It's your turn to die, so... Whoa, 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 whoa! You did the title drop! That's how it'll end. No. We can't do that, Keiji. As long as we have time, we should seek the truth. It pains me to say it. Alright. Let's do it. We'll discuss the roles of the four who win the final vote. Progress? There's someone who's moved Sarah's sacrifice to be the fifth trade. Hey, Keiji's a Keymaster. So Kana now should be a sacrifice, right? Is Alora really a commoner, Meow? Should we believe that, Wolf? So right. So was convinced the whole time that Sarah traded away the sacrifice. In other words, Kana or now, which of them would have the sacrifice? I don't believe it. Keiji and Kitaro are lying. No, but So did something to the laptop. What did he do? Because he's the type that can, like, act panicked and, like, be bold-faced lying. He's just that good. It's just painful to think it over anymore. Vote for So, and let's end this, Sarah. Don't tell me twice. Damn it. So doesn't seem very persuasive at all. Sarah, you really didn't have tokens, right? You didn't have some of the sacrifice. Please believe me. Alright. In that case, it's gotta be someone with tokens to me into the final vote, yeah. So or Kana. Is there any possibility that this Keymaster was sent somewhere else at some point? Kitaro's Sage power should let him see that Keiji's a Keymaster. Then, is that possibility zero? Oh, it's all a loner lying, Wolf. Well, I mean, we know the loner may not be able to refute anything. It's weird, Meow. Could be he's actually accomplices of Bucket Girl putting on an act, Meow. That's to say, So fell for Keiji's trick. But could you have sacrificed any other card? You know one luck but the truth. If you stole my tablet when you knocked me out, maybe you could have learned my card. But I kept on me at all times avoid just that. Could tug on my clothes. So I didn't have a chance to do tomfoolery. He's a commoner. No, it was right next to you. Damn it. So it doesn't seem very persuasive at all. Yeah, I still have your tablet. Wait a minute. This is it. Kitaro, you're saying you had your tablet on all times, yes? Yep, take a look, it's right here. When you woke up, where was it? Oh no, is KG actually the sacrifice? Huh? On the table in the Last Supper room. On the table. I called that being off you, Mal. As I thought. That tablet Kitaro has now is a spare. This tablet I picked up was lying near you when you were passed out. What'd you say? I assume this is Kitaro's original tablet. Well, it depends. If he's a sage, and if his new tablet, if he can see he's the keymaster, then alright, KG's fine. If it's like outdated information, then we're in trouble. The question is, why was it lying on the floor? So took it. It's because So took the tablet from Kitaro. What? Did it lock my fingerprints, Wolf? Sure, but while near him, he could bypass that by simply pressing the faint Kitaro's finger to it. And so we arrive at an outrageous truth. What do you mean by that? Depending on when So looked at the tablet, you might have seen through our entire strategy. What? The worst time for it would be after the 4th trade. That's when Kitaro had the sage and I had the keymaster. If you saw the tablet then, you could use Kitaro's sage power to also know I was the keymaster. So, has So just been acting fooled? Shoot, you got me. Or not. What if I'm acting right now? Or maybe I'm telling the truth. So... not good. Now there's a possibility that So has to sacrifice. So as it stands, no one can vote for So. But that doesn't mean we can just vote for Kana now either. Well then, let's resume the discussion, guys. He did say he was a sacrifice at the start. We'll discuss who it's safe to vote for. Progress? We gotta find the one with the least chance of having the sacrifice. So it's an absolute no-go. He's most likely to pull this kind of trick. What between Bucket Gum makes this now? Is there any real difference, Wolf? You get a certain amount of tokens to take the sacrifice from certain for trade. If you consider token counts, you'll get your answer. I can think of his tokens, Meow. Bucket Girl had a lot, and Big Sis now only had a little, Wolf. What do we even now, Meow? Yeah? Tokens. Could have now have made some kind of weird deal So, because she had that bleak look on her face, maybe that wasn't just related to the Mishima AI. Who knows what kind of deal she could have made. I don't know the aim of the one who did the trade. What possibilities are there? Like Ian says, now I had hardly any tokens. Surely she could have been the one who takes the sacrifice from Sarah. But then So could just pass her tokens. Then, is now the one of least likelihood. No, she's a sacrifice. Wait, please. This isn't right. Fix this now. Least likelihood. Are you gonna kill me with such vague reasoning? Please, have another discussion. You're right. We can't end this discussion. What are you saying? I just remembered something. There was a way anyone could get tokens. But Sarah, you know it too, don't you? A way for everyone to get tokens. By trading with someone? Or from Alice's body. By stealing tokens from Alice's body. I knew you can do it. Because now wouldn't do such a thing, Meow. But it's true. When I went to check the body, the tokens were already gone. And now was the only one there. And now was closely inspecting the room while lies. Nah. It's ain't just now who could have done it. Could any of us gotten those tokens? In other words, everyone has the potential to possess a sacrifice. It all ends with a game of trust. That last action's going to be the key. What were each of us doing at the time of the 5th trade? As in... Oh no. So now is a sacrifice. Before the main game started, Wolf. I hope you can find the sacrifice. We determined based on so, Kana, now is actually the time of the 5th train. I was sitting on the stairs thinking back on everything that had happened. I was on the laptop in the winner's room the whole time. Let me believe that. Kana wasn't really doing anything, just wandering absentmindedly. They must see what we were doing. I was now on the stairs most of the time. I was searching all by myself to see if there was any other exits, meow. Ooh, getting intense up in here. Your friendly policeman was shoving aside Rummel. I don't know a thing. Kana, why aren't you speaking? Are you hiding something, Kana? Huh? Come to think of it, I feel like you were the only one I didn't see around then. Really, where were you? I mean, I was looking for something I dropped. Something she dropped. Oh, I hadn't passed out. There was also a ring-up box right in front of me. What do you think, Miss Sarah? I can take So's claim seriously. I bet you went to check the rubble-blocked exit. It was always the same hopeless situation, though. To know what Now was doing in that time. Yeah, didn't you leave Now alone at some point? The whole Big Skip had vanished. I couldn't even stand up. Well, she would maybe trade for the sacrifice. Because if she gets a sacrifice and baits the votes, she gets out. And she might think that's the only way I can get out now at this point. Everything I'm saying is true. Sarah, please save me. Well, goodbye now. Your character development's over. I didn't see those free meow. Sorry, Wolf. Come to think of it. You didn't tell me when you found something while searching. Meow, yeah. It was a smartphone on the stairs, Wolf. What? But it wouldn't even make calls, so it was useless for escape, meow. Could smartphones make trades? Let's see. Smartphone on the stairs. Let's see what you were doing. Give her something she dropped. Kana, was a smartphone you lost. How did you know? Sure enough. I bet it's the same smartphone I found in Kana's first trial room. Gina, tell me, where did you pick that up? It was a waste down the stairs, meow. Ah, sheesh. She must have just dropped it while we were all climbing the stairs, surely. Are you protecting Kana? Are you protecting Kana, so? Me, stick up for Kana. Think back for me. We were climbing the stairs, So and Kana were walking in front. If she dropped the phone then, everyone should have noticed. In short, this was only dropped after we all climbed up the exit. Kana dropped it while descending the stairs. What did she descend for? Why did you try to hide this, Kana? Because Sarah, there's a message on this phone, meow. Right, that's what Kana's sister... Huh? It's a different message. Wait. Protect me. Thank you, I love you, sister. Now it's Kana's turn to protect her big sister. Because that's how Kana can atone. This... Please give that back. Hold on, did you write this, Kana? And Kana's big sister is already dead. Could it be the sister in this message is... No way. Sarah. Surely not. Is that right, Kana? Your sister here is me. Yes. I know it's strange, but Kana, the Kana you're... And so you wanted to save Sarah that much? Yes. Hey, Kana. Was it you who traded away Sarah's sacrifice? To avoid using the ring-up box in the winner's room, you returned to the 3rd floor to trade. Hey, now you're talking like Kana's... What are you saying? She took the sacrifice to protect Sarah. That's so... It's inconceivable. No, I don't want to conceive of it. Deny it, Kana. What worthless reasoning. That's all a load of. No, it's all correct. You idiot! Don't say anything! Kana did the 5th trade. She won't hide the truth anymore. Kana! Kana did it. She really did it to protect me. She took the sacrifice for herself. There's just the worst outcome. Self-sacrifice, Kana! So, you caught on at some point, didn't you? That's why you're trying to move the votes towards Kana. Shut up. There's no other way for Kana to survive. Please wait. Will you listen carefully to what Kana has to say? Progress? With the 5th trade, Kana switched her card and Sarah's card. So, did you do something? Once she knew escape was impossible anymore, she had no idea what to do. Then she looked at the phone. Seeing her sister's words calmed her heart. And she came to despise herself for not being able to do anything. This whole time, Kana just kept betraying. You sure did. Her sister, the others, Sarah. She just had a feeling that So had sent the sacrifice to Sarah. Kana doesn't get the complicated trade talk. She can't even reason out who gave who what. Even so, she was certain of just one thing. Because Sarah's so kind, she couldn't trade the sacrifice to anyone. Technically, I just ran out of tokens, but hey, let's not get into that. Kana. She didn't want to let Sarah die. And also, she didn't want to make So a murderer. That seemed more painful than her own death. So she traded her commoner for Sarah's sacrifice. Kana. But... Disclosure. Commoner. The card she received was a commoner. Oh... No, it's now. Now's the sacrifice. What? 2 trades went on at the same time. What's going on here, Kana? I doesn't understand either. She switched trade cards with Sarah. That wasn't the sacrifice. Unthinkable. What is Kana saying? It's all true. Please believe me. Anyway, we just have to talk about Kana's statement. Progress? Can we bucket go off? She's lying to try and confuse us, meow. Well, main cost respect of who she was trading with for someone. Some unique situation that caused the role to disappear. Is that possible, I wonder? Ketra's electrons are shut. That bit of error and trade got messed up. Don't tell me. I wonder if So hacked the roll cards themselves. Hacked. I don't know what to believe. I can't see through to the truth in their hearts right now. As much as to find the objective truth. The truth. Reach out to the truth. Gotta find the truth. Maybe the influence of So's hacking extends to the roll data or something. Some nice evidence would make that a whole lot more convincing. Too bad. So's hardly saying anything. I can't read his thoughts. We're gonna have to, like, touch So's heart. I don't know how the ring of boxes work, but... You're seeing names in the receiver, there could be mistakes. Yeah, my sacrifice definitely moved. Make a cause mistake then. Maybe the floor master purposely changed the destination. Something like that. Gashu changed the trade. Huh. Come to think. Wasn't Miley talking about some transgression of Gashu just before the main game? She's been traced over and over, meow. She's even less trustworthy than the Loner Wolf. The Trust Bucket Girl, big sis Sarah. Might be out of opinion, but... So we're spending remaining time missing with the laptop in the winner's room, right? I wonder, do you hack the card data then? Is that even possible? Because I mean, there isn't anyone but So who could cause an irregularity, is there? Someone could cause an irregularity. Ain't unthinkable, right, Sarah? Got fun, not true. Alright. It's gonna be a versus conflict or item 1? There's a possibility. Something separate from So's hacking. An irregularity that definitely occurred. The transgression by the Floor Master Gashu. Huh? Say what? Hear what Miley said before the main game. Gashu, are you listening? You really gotta muck things up. I mean a flagrant transgression. One that shakes the very core of the main game. And despite being such a huge transgression, it hasn't shown itself at all thus far. And now, this illogical movement of the cards is tormenting us. Could this very issue be Gashu's transgression? I believe Kana. That's the only explanation. You're saying that the coup trembled with the card movement. But for the Floor Master, what would be the merit of doing that? Well, there's some merit. There was some sort of merit. That's why Gashu pushed us through the argument. I see. If his goal could be made clear, maybe we know who he moved the sacrifice to, that is. Quite the off-mark inference. It's alright for you to be using your time on this. Gashu, if you haven't engaged in any misconduct, then promise us. I know the Floor Master's code. If we can expose your transgression, this main game won't count. We demand a second attempt 24 hours later. You just know everything, don't you? As to be expected from Miss Sarah Jidon. Promise or no promise, I will simply carry out my duty as per the code. Whoa, you for real? Over 24 hours you can make another shot at escape. But are you certain? If you could not prove it, you'll only be losing time to spend on other reasoning. It's okay. This new possibility we've spun, this fury wasn't being directed at Gashu. So, please tell the truth. The other possibility is that you did some sort of hacking to the roll cards, so... we know whether that claim is true or not, we can fight. Let's all combine forces win an extension. Kana. Yes? You really don't have the sacrifice? It's okay. Kana really doesn't have the sacrifice. I see. I didn't access the roll cards. I didn't do any hacking to them. So, that's the truth, Miss Sarah. No lies or no tricks. Alright? Let's quit deceiving each other. Let's work to expose Gashu's transgression. Just what I wanted to hear. This is a turning point in our destiny. Or we're just gonna despair. A path we could never have reached if we were trapped by this endless suspicion. Of all of us trusting each other. And battling the kidnappers head on. Together we'll expose Gashu's misdeed. Progress? Like Castlevania music. Gash had something to gain from tampering with the trade. You forget the sacrifice to go to someone we wanted to kill. Or else even though somebody who Gash didn't want to die. So to answer the clues we have left. There's a fundamental issue. Maybe the sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody. He hates one of us in particular. You want to be killed via the sacrifice that made game even meant tampering. Nor would that be. Obviously, it's gotta be the guy who made an escape plan to ruin this floor as a floor master. Honor. The hacker man himself, so Gashu's transgression was making the sacrifice vanish. Seems unthinkable, sure. It was just one possibility. There is something curious about the antagonism between Gashu and Miley. Of all the evidence we've seen so far, is there anything related to this transgression? There's something like that. I think there is. If there is, I shouldn't show it to Kana. If there isn't, I shouldn't tell her there isn't. That person with the sacrifice really is likely to die. That's why Gashu meddled. Like, I don't want them to die, so I'll move the sacrifice to somebody else. Who's Sam here? That's obvious. The person who normally end up having the sacrifice. Kana. It's out there, but in reality, Gashu's an ally. Like he wanted us to be exposed, so he put to stop the main game. Is that too unthinkable? New evidence hasn't come up discussion. I don't see any leads. Some yet unused evidence. This is it. The only clue that hasn't been used yet is this roster. It looks kind of familiar. It's just like the torn up paper from the first floor, meow. Though, what use could this have? Why? Why do you have that? Huh? Ooh. Miley. Curse her. Handing internal documents to participants. Internal documents. Cashew, just what is this roster? What indeed? Got on to the fact I don't know what this means. You did good, Sarah. Huh? Guess you just made a slip of the tongue. You freaked him out. Whatever could you mean? Your son was a whole lot better at playing dumb, huh? What meaning could these papers have? I can't even guess, but there's value in solving this mystery. We got time. Let's really talk out anything suspicious about this roster. Progress. There are 4 bound sheets, and 4 names on each sheet. Besides our names, there's a bunch of names I haven't even heard. Huh? This roster doesn't seem to be sorted by name. Hold on a second. These are participants whose names aren't on this, huh? There are, rather. A roster? It's reminding me of something, meow. You wanna look closer at the roster? Tell Mr. Policeman we'll look at it together. Would have made this roster, I wonder? Probably Miley. That's what Gash's reactions indicate too. There's no follow-up to these sheets? Follow-up? No, there wasn't anything else. Is that so? Sorry. Humada, Hayasaka, Kenashi, Torisugi, Tsurugi, and tons of other people I don't know. These people died in the first trial before they can meet us. That might be it. How many people these kingdoms gotta kill till they're satisfied? Nah, now's not the time to get emotional. Joe isn't on this either. What are you trying to say? Sorry, no well meant. I'm just laying out the facts the reason from. Telling them now. There are 4 of our participants whose names aren't listed here. 4 of us. Roster. I remembered, meow. The bar on the first floor, Wolf. Those listed names on the blackboard, meow. Now that you mention that, there was a roster too. I couldn't possibly recall everyone's names. I memorized them, meow. Huh? Ken Drink was Alice, Kai, Kazumi, Keiji, Shunsuke, So, Naomichi, Mai, Megumi, Reiko, Kitaro, meow. Ken Drink was Atsu, Kana, Kian, Kugi, Sarah, Joe, now Hinako, Ranmaru, Wolf. It's amazing, Ken. These are learning privileges of Japan, meow. The way, big sister, Sarah, your roster. It's missing the names Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, and now. Okay, so Joe... Here's what I think. I think the extras are ones that weren't intentionally part of the original tagged. So now was probably grabbed because she was with Mishima. Joe was grabbed because she was with, our main character, Sarah. And Kai was grabbed because he's like an inside agent, and he betrayed the team. I don't know who Kugi is. Quite. But So is just some weird wild card. It's important information. Was that useful, meow? He's probably a robot, let's be honest. Look at this. The names are sorted by percentage. Chance to survive. How creepy. What sort of ratio are these numbers supposed to represent? These numbers are clearly out of place. Might they hold the key to solving this? A lot of stuff to look at here. So, what did you just say? Huh? That there are 4 people's names missing? Meow. Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, now are listed, so... Huh? That's 5, Wolf! Huh? I guess I rushed and miscounted, sorry. Hey, do you really need to worry about little mistakes right now? That mistake isn't just a trivial issue. Why did So get it wrong? That's what's important. Gasher, tell us how many participants were dragged into the death game. That would be 20. There are 16 listed on the roster. Plus 5 aren't listed. Does that add up to 21? One too many. What's that mean, meow? There are exactly 20 names on the blackboard, Wolf. Well then, let's compare the names on the paper roster with those on the blackboard. The blackboard names were like this. First of 5 not listed on the roster are Kai, So, Kugi, Cho, and Now. They were probably chalked in. Let's move those 5. On the first sheet, all 4 names are present. The second sheet. Similarly, all 4 names are here. The third sheet. This one too. And the fourth sheet. It's like a long way to explain something simple. Huh? Shin Tsukimi. 0%. I think that's one of the ones who died. Shin Tsukimi? 0% on the blackboard, meow! We've arrived at 21st person. So who else is this? One among us. Is So Shin? Is it one of us? Okay, let's calm down. What does that mean exactly? An alias. If someone is using an alias... I see. Shin Tsukime is one of us. And they wrote their alias on the blackboard. Well, wait, no. Because of the prequel... Well, not the prequel. The prologue. It was So, like, destroying documents, remember? No way. Aha. Interesting. We have all that logic. Shin Tsukime has already been identified. Say what? Sarah, let's work this out. If all names on the paper roster are real, there's someone whose real name hasn't been revealed. Someone on the roster, someone on the blackboard. Is someone not on the blackboard? Nope, wrong. Oops. Some people not on the paper roster. Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, or Now. Right, you are. Alright, let's discuss those 5 names. It's So, progress. It's my real name. First time you should always call me Miss Now, remember? I'm using my real name too. It was written here at the prize exchange, right? They said So was deceased in that one thing. Kugi is the name of Kana's sister. If Big Bro Joe was using a fake name, Big Sister would have figured out right away, meow. Kai's name was on his laptop. But it's in the email log, should be his real one. If you want to check the roster, you come tell Mr. Policeman anytime. Music keeps getting more intense. Even trace him and be called another name. Look at those flashes. Say, don't even talk about this name. His real name, of course. I'll never forget my precious sister's name. Please believe me, Sarah. I do really doubt it's an alias. Fixer Sarah, is Big Bro Joe his real name Wolf? Of course it is. It's an old, good-fashioned Joe. This is it. What's the matter, KG? Oh, just impressed by how calmly he could lie. Lie! Sarah, recall the prize exchange. The prize exchange? Huh? Remember? There are photos, but no names anywhere. Ah, was that right? I must have had it wrong. So, don't forget you destroyed the monitor, too. What exactly are you afraid of? Afraid, so it's... You said you'd tell the truth, right? To defeat Gashu together. We're your allies. Try trusting us so. No. Shin Tsukime. So, is Shin Tsukime. I want to trust you all too. But I... So, he's trying to say something. In that case, I'll have to touch his heart. The heart I at least wanted to touch. I have to wash my hands after this. Have you been touched yet? I sure only touched about 50 times. So, this is the moment to reveal your true self. My real name is... Shin Tsukime. I'll tell you everything. Even the secret of that roster. You know about it, meow? Yeah. Because that's exactly the same as what I got in my first trial. What'd he say? Tell us, what the heck does this thing mean? It's the victory rates of participants in the death game. Victory rates? God, we are clones. That's how many times. So that means Sarah is one of the ones that was won the most. They're probably pre-programmed based off of certain like personalities they originally had. I mean, we have that whole thing about only the androids bleed. That could be a complete load of lie. It could just be like really good androids or actual clones. There's weird percentages on the left, right? Those are everyone's chance to survive in the death game to the end. Their odds of winning. Dumbass. How'd they figure that out? Because they tested with AIs. They use the AIs of us to run tests. Right. They ran simulations of innumerable death games, all done entirely digitally. They explained at whole length to me how accurate this data was. And I saw my own percentage. 0%. Certain death. I absolutely can't survive this death game. That's why I had to abandon myself. I don't want to die. I can't stop shaking. I'm gonna be killed. Everyone will choose my vote and kill me. Wait, no. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So, like, he's like, oh, I have to, like, be evil to, like, get out of this game alive. And then they come out and they're like, oh, no, see. We set it up so it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So you're gonna act evil. So everyone's gonna vote you to die because they want to throw you out the window. And you basically got yourself to 0%. I don't want that. Hey. Hiya. A shell illuminated by light spoke to me. Just a random question. You know what a majority vote is? He talked to me and cornered me. Is it the real show? Okay then, let's go. Ah! It hurts, stop! Strength in numbers. You're a helpless sheep who will be eaten by the strong. You don't want to die. You change. I threw Shin away. So, dear me, what a heart-wrenching tale. But time has expired, everyone. We're out of time. Sorry, it's only time for voting. Hold on a second, discussion. Did you make any progress? It was all related to my transgression. Filling the truth of the roster. Did that make any progress? Hey, so, game word filled in this roster. If I did, I wouldn't hide it now. Sarah, is there any other evidence that proves his transgression? Evidence of his transgression. I have important evidence, I think. Let us hear it. What would that be? Maybe I don't actually have evidence. Let's see. Tablet. Freaking video. I got nothing. Unfortunately, it appears to prove nothing. God, no way! It's hopeless. Maybe there's nothing else we can do. Are you giving up, Sarah? I rewrote the blackboard and also... I destroyed my own monitor in the monitor room. I've told you everything, just like I swore. So please, save me. Win us an extension, please. Of course I will. I feel it. So is trust in me. A real bond. Of course I will, so. Sarah. I'll give us an extension. By killing you. This is our last chance. Doesn't matter what. If I can enter this transgression. While thinking about winning me out. The slacking loner. Yeah, I know. Guys, our discussion is definitely progressing. We unravel the mystery of this roster. Let's trust that truth of this transgression lies beyond that answer. This is your final discussion, using me and Lee. What if Lo is such a super liar he's still lying now? He's leaving one important thing out. Progress. God, this roster lists a chance of survival for participants in the death game. You said they determine these chances of victory by running simulations of AI, right? There's something about these sheets we're still overlooking. Only being 16 names makes you wonder, right? If so, was it alias? That means they're exactly 4 not listed, right? God, Googie Joe and Now are the 4 down on the roster, meow. Kinda curious how Sarah's chances of victory the highest, Let's check it together, Sarah. We've established a chance of victory in everyone's real names, but... For instance, we haven't touched on them yet. To me, there's something odd about the occupations. Occupations. Can't think of any common points between these 4, but... I think you figure out something in common between the 16 who are on the roster. What do these 16 have in common? Even I wasn't told any more details than that. I just got a whole lecture on how exact and unmistakable their data was. Do you recall anything else at all? What is it? Now that I think about it, I might have used the word candidates, not participants. Well, not there's any difference between participants and candidates, is there? If there's a chance that kidnappers were using those terms distinctly, then maybe... Participants and candidates. So you learned to learn his real name, there's no question he's for Wolf. But I don't know what they have in common, Meow. It's a mix of living people, not living people, someone we never met, Wolf. There must be something in common. Our AI cells must have killed each other again and again for this data. They've been reset. Could that monitor room have been the place they did the test runs? Oh, wait. Their AIs. So they only have to fight digitally. True. The reason they would have needed to assemble in that room. Come to think of it, I heard there was something unique about the AIs in that monitor room. That they were all the candidates who survived the first trial. All the candidates. So seem to believe they were accurate for our chance of victory. But what about the chances of the 4 who enlisted? Who knows? Their actions could even affect the chances for these 16. I think the reason they're not on here is because those 4 are dolls or something. Dolls. Whoops. My clout. So these 2 instead. Hold on one moment. Let me think. There's something about that too. There we go. I was on to something, I just picked the wrong ones. Hang on. What's this about candidates? Are participants and candidates really the same? The participants. Those are the 20 people who were brought into the death game. Then, what are the candidates the Floor Master spoke of? Those qualified to win and those left in the final vote. It's those with qualifications on the right. Those who fulfill the conditions to be the ultimate winner. And with that in mind, if Cashew swears loyalty to the organization were to make a transgression, he'd try to kill a candidate. He'd try to kill a candidate. Wrong. A non-candidate. What if there's someone among us who doesn't have the right to victory? A non-candidate. Cashew would try to kill them. That's why he tempted the sacrifice. I should know it now. Who here is not a candidate? Please take the non-candidate. It would be now, maybe? Now, Michi Kuramada, boxer. Ex-detective baseballer, office worker, Anzu Kinashi, high school student, singer, baker, murderer, high school student, detective, high school teacher, middle school student, elementary, middle school. Huh. Now. Yes? You have to sacrifice, don't you? Huh? This roster lists the name of the candidates, those who are qualified for victory. Even Shinsuke with 0% chance to actually win is listed. But now, of the survivors, your name is the only one missing. In the monitor room, too, there was no AI of you. No, there didn't exist an now AI to begin with. Because you were an outsider who didn't meet the qualifications to be a candidate. so Gashu tried to kill you. You sent the sacrifice with its high risk of death to now. This was your transgression, Gashu. Xerxes, simply fantastic. Well done, Miss Sarah, all of your cooperation. You solved it. Yes, indeed, you are the chosen one. It's over. All the energy is leaving me. A long, long discussion. At the end, we earned it. Victory. In the moment of survival, no Miley's gonna come in. I'm sorry, everyone. I kept quiet about the sacrifice the whole time. Think about what would happen when we couldn't do it. I just couldn't say it. It's not your fault. It's not your fault now. All the fault lies with Gashu. Answer me, Gashu. Candidates, the Steph game. What's all of it mean? I will say but one thing. Everyone, have you ever harbored doubts about your upbringing? Here it comes about the whole adoption thing. Huh? That is my first and last hint for you. Last. Miss Sarah Chidowin, you have overlooked something important about the Four Masters Code. About the code. It is written clearly. For, if there is misconduct during the main game, it either proceeds with the transgressor's death, or must be retried 24 hours later. Oh, he's gonna blow himself up. Huh? And I promise you that I would fulfill my duty as per the code. If I take responsibility on my life, then the main game shall continue. You're kidding. Stop. Everyone, please earn victory. God! No way. This is the office of Gashu. No. This is impossible. It should be over. Why this? Who was going to do this from the start? Why? For just a day's extension, we hung on stubbornly, put our lives on the line. And yet, Gashu casually threw away his life. He easily shot down our hope. Quite literally, he shot down our hope. How could we cable such a thing? He's a demon. A demon. This shouldn't have. Zaflin. Please, it's emergency, right? Suspend the main game. I can't do that. I can only act as a substitute. No, you're really going to continue? This is all within the rules. If I refuse, everyone will die. This isn't right. This isn't right at all. I'm begging you, it doesn't have to be 24 hours. At least let us retry. I'm sorry. I'll do anything. So please. I'm sorry. I guess you're not gonna paint that painting now. No, it's a sacrifice. No one will vote for her. And we need to choose, too. One of the commoners, so or Kana. Dang, one of the green hairs is going out. Now it's a sacrifice. I'm the Keymaster. We can only vote for So or Kana. I guess it's clear who you'll vote for. That's 0%. Please, someone save me. Everyone, won't you vote for Kana? I'm tired. As much as I contribute, everyone's gonna choose me, right? And I feel slightly bad. But then again, I'm also still pretty bitter. And Manly has a very long memory. Huh? What are you? Please vote for Kana. What are you saying, Kana? I'm sure you understand between So and Kana, which of us isn't necessary. Stupid, don't say that. Kana only intended to die from the moment she tried to trade for Sarah's sacrifice. Kana, please, it's about the only thing Kana can do. Dang, Cage is getting them... He's getting them shell shock flashbacks. In exchange, I want you to believe in So. Because he's really not a bad person. Why can't I say anything? Kinda sprung a life away to protect So. Am I just gonna watch in silence? Kana. Don't be ridiculous, Kana! So... self-sacrifice, that's worthless! You really are a kid, Kana. A thoughtless kid with backwards notion that if she dies, it'll solve everything. My feelings won't change. Be quiet, Kana! Guys, we have our conclusion. Hurry up and vote! Sarah, you hate him from deep down, right? I did. What an awful. You won't get him a chance like this. So, Kana doesn't have any wisdom and can't even hack. I told you to shut up, Kana! Please remember the first main game. We all chose Kai as the victim. For our survival, we didn't choose by feelings but logic. But wasn't that a mistake? Real failure is wavering. Not trusting your beliefs is weakness. Stop it. This time, the right thing is to choose logic so that you can escape. You should choose Kana. Just stop it! It's time to vote. I cannot wait any longer. Touch your voting tablets or everyone will die. Got it. Mr. Policeman. Just voted for Kana. Keiji. Thank you very much. This ain't a joke. I'm ashamed of you, Keiji. Sacrifice a kid for the sake of adults. That's the bomb choice you just can't make. I'm voting for So. You're right, Kyutaro. It's gonna be a tiebreaker vote for me, isn't it? I don't think Khan's gonna burn it at all. My vote is for So. Fine by me. Now we just vote for ourselves, that's fair too. Gin, should be an easy choice for you too, right? I do hate the loner, but it's not like I want him to die. Dumbass, if you don't choose me, I'll use you next to get you killed. Save Gin. You don't have to take responsibility, Gin. Fix this, Sarah. If you vote for Kana, it'll be tied 3-3. Your vote won't cause anyone to die. But then, Big Sister, your vote, well... It's okay, Gin. I'll take responsibility. I vote for Bucket Girl Meow. Now it's just me. My vote will decide everything. It'll decide it all. We did it, Sarah. Now? Do you remember the conditions for the sacrifice to win? Oh! She votes for herself. That's 2 votes. I vote for it. It's 3 votes. It's a tie. Sacrifice wins by default. The sacrifice wins. Even if it's a tie for first. Now So has 3 votes, Kana has 3 votes. And as a sacrifice, I can vote for myself twice. If you vote for me, that's 3 votes for everyone. I can win by a tie for first. Say what? Let's return home together, Sarah. Because Sarah, you won't do that, right? Ooh. Ooh, this is interesting. Well, we're gonna get all endings. So... It's okay. So here's as go down. I'm gonna vote for Now first. Because obviously that's a bad ending. You're not supposed to do that. I'm gonna see how that goes down. And then... It pains me. But I'm gonna vote for So next. And we'll see that ending. And I'll make a save in case they're like, you know, for the next chapter or whatever. Vote for Keiji. Displaying results. Progress. Thank you so much, Sarah. No way, Big Sis Sarah. You betrayed us, Meow. This is the time when So's like, I was right. You didn't listen to me. Should have thrown out that brown-haired girl out the window. Can't be serious, you wouldn't. Yeah, you should know, Kitaro. You did this to us before in another route. What the hell, Sarah? Aren't we allies? This is reality, Keiji. The strong will tell you, I'm your ally. Don't be afraid, trust me. In the end, they'll betray you. And the convenience and whims of the strong, the weak will die. Well, there's a little something about how uneasy a weakling always feels. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. I've gotten tired. I don't want to die. I just want to go home. I don't want to play this death game anymore. I bet this could be Sarah's gonna see everyone's ghost now. You have all cost your lives. So, goodbye. A sea of red unfolds before my eyes. There's no salvation. Tearfully, Safflin carried out exacting executions, one after another. Everyone's struggling anguished screams. I didn't listen to them. Oh god, this is painful. There's no way I could. Keiji Gin Kana So Kitara Reiko. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Oof, it's painful. Sarah. Don't cry, Sarah. From now on, I'll always be with you. When we get home, I'll make you delicious meals. We'll sleep soundly, bathe in the morning sun, and go on walks together. Let's live happily for everyone. That sounds a little, It's okay. I'll bear this cross. You did nothing wrong, Sarah. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. Sarah, you did nothing wrong. Ending 1. Massacre. So, it'll be really funny if his execution really was throwing him out a window. That's just fine, Sarah. You hated me enough to kill me, isn't that right? That's true. See, it is true. I did want to kill you. That's why you weren't mistaken at all. Well then, I'll announce the results. The Keymaster was Keiji Shinogi. The Sage was Kitara Burgerberg. So the sacrifice was now like a Koro. I see. So this is your answer, Sarah? No. It's strange. I couldn't stop shaking from fear. But the moment you decided, that stopped. I'm glad. I'm glad I didn't have to betray you all. No. Reiko, I'm glad I could meet you. I should be saying that. You're running around now, Thank you. Now. I wonder if I'll meet the professor over there. I want to finish that painting. Well then, it's time for the execution. Wait. Miss Sarah, take this. It's an instant death switch. Unless you want her suffering to be long, you just have to press it. I don't want to die. Don't push it. Begin. God, are you really doing this to me? Oh God. No! Don't, Sarah! Don't want to die! No! Oh no, oh no. Oh God. God, you got one of the worst ones. Holy crap. Now expired. Professor, I'm sorry. The present I was going to give you, I still couldn't finish it. That's alright. You have plenty of time now. Yes. I couldn't push the button. The very end now said she didn't want to die. There was no way I could push it. Once again, I couldn't protect them. They died again. Next is so... Wait! Stop it already, please, Safflin! Please move aside. I need to activate the device. Don't kill So. Don't kill our ally, please. Ally. Worthless. So worthless. You don't have any last words, do you? I will begin the execute. I'm not gonna die. Huh? You think I'll do what you want? Whoa! Your collar. Well, maybe I will stay on the So route. Exit's that way, huh? It's futile. The feeling of the defense system. Weapons got weapons like this too. No dice after all. It's just like the vision we saw. Pathetic. After all I did. Maybe I should have believed in everyone. I'm trying to debate if I should have kept the soul route then. I'll figure out what route I'll keep as my true save. Miss Sarah, there's actually just one thing wrong in your reasoning. And I'll tell you what it is. My final present. Where did So go? My feet move as guided by something. Some sort of premonition is calling me. So's body's limp. No. You can't. Even after you got your collar off. You said you wouldn't let the kidnappers do what they wanted, right? Please respond. I keep shaking, but he isn't moving a muscle. He's not breathing. No. So it's already expired. This is just like the dream. This is how he's supposed to go out every time. What? Even so, everyone just keeps dying. What if I do as much as I struggle? It was all meaningless. I'm powerless. I can't stand up anymore. I heard noise from the monitor. Why is this on, I wonder? No, it doesn't matter. I don't want to think anymore. Nothing's going to change now. My actions can't affect anything. To so hack himself into the thing as an AI. He's gonna hack the system. Pull a Danganronpa. Everyone is dying. Just like So here. Something's off. Why is So in this position? Don't tell me So was trying to use his machine. Looking closely at the keyboard by his hands, there are bloodstains from him using it. Did So turn on this monitor? But for what? I looked at the monitor. Joe AI? Huh? What? That's some kind of joke again. It was a familiar face. The face of my best friend who I always saw at school. Joe. Is that Sarah? What's going on with me? Inconceivable. It's another hallucination. I've finally broken down. Because there shouldn't be an AI of Joe. That doesn't matter to me right now. Joe, is that you, Joe? Huh? Yeah. Sarah? Sarah, what are you crying for? I couldn't do anything. I killed you. Even though you were my best friend. Sarah. But still, I vowed to everyone that we would escape together. And yet they've kept dying. For Mishima and Kai and Alice and now and So. I can't protect anyone. I can't save anyone. I can't do anything. My heart has buckled under. Get a hold of yourself, Sarah. Joe. When you become such a whiner. Oh, it's after like the evil version of you kept attacking my heart, literally, with giant hands. I mean, those tears don't suit you, Sarah. Why? You're so cold, Joe. You know, we were hanging out all the time before we even knew it, huh? Doing stupid talks at summer break, buying junk food after school, Kimioka laughing at us. When my grades tanked, you were the one freaking out, Sarah. Never asked to go studying. Oh, and I remember all those dumb requests you made me sing at karaoke. I sang with all I had, so you were cracking up. Every day was super fun, man. When bad stuff happened and wasn't fun, you were there talking to me. Sarah, I feel nothing but gratitude for you. Gratitude. I don't know about this betrayal or dying, don't have any memory of that part. But I know this. You always make choices I can trust, Sarah. Joe. Were you thinking I hate you or something? Don't put me down, Sarah. I'm not that self-righteous a guy. Don't cry anymore, Sarah. Oh, so cheeky. When you're Joe of all people. Sarah, believe in yourself. I'll always follow you. Believe in me that believes in you. You know, like a dog. Told you, his symbolism is he's a dog. Oh, yes, even has dog earrings. I never noticed that. The little bones. Oh, that's right. I guess I should say, well, it's hard for a guy and a girl to say sort of stuff to each other, but I love you, Sarah. You're my best friend. I always wanted to say that too. Joe, you're my best friend. I won't cry anymore. I won't lose. Please always watch me from close by. Yeah. Thank you, Joe. And also, so, it was always clean to me. This false hallucination I created. But now, I won't look at it anymore. I'll move forward, and I'll end this death game. Sarah, I'm okay now. Because Sarah, the look on your face. Listen to me, everyone. We aren't going to kill each other anymore. They won't make us do that ever again. I'm going to end the death game. I'm on board. Now how tricky our opponent. I'm gonna fight too. Yeah, that's right. I'll mention now and Alice. I don't want anyone to die either. I'll make them learn soul's regret, meow. I won't submit anymore. Everyone is prepared. We won't lose our way. Let's claim our future. So maybe So is supposed to be the one to die. This is pretty upbeat. Your turn to die, chapter 2, end. You're doing well, Sarah. Dad, your father's glad you survived. Now let's begin, shall we? The final death game. Tuned in the final chapter. Currently not released. Thank you for playing. This is the waiting room for until the next episode released. Well then, thank you very much for staying with this far. Better make another save in file 1. Oh look, PGMs. Alright, we'll do the Kana route. And I guess I'll decide based on how it unfolds which one I'll stick with. Because Soul's route seemed pretty fitting in a way, because it's prophetic based on what the dream was when he gets shot up. And obviously there's probably like a real Soul or something weird out there who might replace him character-wise, so I can see how that kind of works. But maybe like the Soul versus the Soul thing, or Shin versus Soul thing is gonna go down. I mean, that's like another like dynamic that could be there too, so, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'll make saves for both. We'll see. But yeah. I suddenly just remembered also the terrible face Keiji made when he realized he was betrayed by Sarah. Like, that was... it's painful. This one could trigger So to go, like, full evil. Well, Shin. Thank you, Sarah. Why? Why didn't you choose me? I'll never forgive you, Sarah. See, I told you. Sarah, before I go, could you give me a hug? Yeah. You're warm. Well then, I'll announce the results. The Keymaster was Keiji Shinogi, the Sage was Kitaro Bergerberg, the Sacrifice was Nao Egokoro. I see. So this is your answer, Sarah? No. It's strange. I couldn't stop shaking from fear. The moment you decided that stopped. I'm glad. I'm glad I didn't have to betray you all. Now. Reiko, I'm glad I can meet you. I should be saying that. If you weren't around now, Thank you. Now. I wonder if I'll meet the professor over there. I want to finish that painting. Alright, well, so we'll skip this. We've already seen how this goes down. No need to suffer twice. Next is Kana. Wait! Stop it already, please, Saflin. Don't move! Damn, Kito, you had a gun this entire time? Blat blat, that's where that gun went? That's gas shoes. Oh no, it's gas shoes, because his body's right here. You come near Kana, I'll shoot. It's futile. Kana's execution won't be changing. Why? Ain't you different from Gashu and Miley? You carried out our execution with such a pain and luck. You don't really want this, do you? You don't understand, do you? I've always been your enemy, you see. I'm coming closer. Oh! The gun let out a click. It was empty, I see. Damn you. It's fine now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sarah. Kana, please take care of So. Everyone get along together. Activating collar device. The human flower. I don't like the name of that. My neck hurts. Just now, human flower seeds were injected into your necklace through your body. Stop, Saflin. What are you doing? Oh my god, you're poison-ivoning her. Please be at ease. She won't suffer like this now. Roots will spread for her body. Yeah, oh yeah, she's not gonna suffer. And feeling a comforting numbness, she'll die beautifully. Now they will bloom. That makes absolutely no sense. The Umbrella Corporation? God, this has got traumatized So. That's so hard. Or Shin. Kana expired. This is how the Chosen One meets her end. So long as the flowers don't wilt, her body will always be preserved beautifully. Kana. I'm sorry, Kana. We needed So to escape. I chose logic. The worst possible choice. Yeah, this might be the bad, more darker route, rather. I'll kill you. Worthless. It's all worthless. The Floor Masters, Sarah. Every one of the riffraff. I'll kill every one of you who killed Kana. That's right. And first will be Sarah. I wonder where So is. I searched around my mind, dazed. I couldn't save now or Kana. I don't care. I don't want to look at that reality anymore. So then one dream earlier was probably foreshadowing you should pick So. For now I'll look for So. Because now he's actually a true evil anomaly. Some sort of premonition's calling me. Because Kana was the only thing grounding him. The screen is glowing. I wonder what it is. It's gonna be evil. Evil Joe. I gazed at the screen absentmindedly. Yo, Sarah! Huh? It's some kind of joke again. It was a familiar face. Cause look, we don't got a fancy CG. The face of my best friend who I always saw at school. Joe. Inconceivable. It's another hallucination. I've finally broken down. You should totally, just get rid of yourself, Sarah. You killed Kana. Because there shouldn't be an AI of Joe. But that doesn't matter to me right now. Joe, is that you, Joe? Yep. Looks like you've been well. You murderer. Huh? I should have understood this. This was hallucination. A false Joe I created. Well, wait, I shouldn't respond to it. Let me hear it. Who'd you kill this time? You're wrong, I didn't kill. God, ignore it. You voted, didn't you? You sacrificed someone weaker than you to survive. No, that's wrong, Joe. I mean, this isn't Joe. Sarah, you really changed. I can't breathe. I'm being killed by my hallucinations. What's your excuse for this time, Sarah? You aren't Joe. You aren't Joe. Don't show yourself to me, please. Just give me a break. Forgive me. Can't do that, Sarah. You know how much I suffered? I'll show you once more. My hellish sight. The last thing I want to remember at Joe's end. What? Sarah! Are you okay, Sarah? KG. Thank goodness. Sarah, nothing's wrong, is there? You're passed down the rumor rumble. In front of that video. Must have been AI, a big Joe, bro Joe, right, meow? It was a fake Joe, somebody said about malice. Sarah, don't worry about anything that's said. What are they talking about? KG. Who is Joe? Yeah, so this is the lesser route. Because it had, like, no CG whatsoever. So you're supposed to kill So, pretty much. Yeah, see, there's no, like, little epilogue. With the dad. So I wonder if this save actually will lead to a bad end. I think this is gonna lead to a bad end, honestly. That's why it had this really cold ending. Because as soon as you get to the next chapter, you're basically locked into a dead-end route. So it's gonna betray everyone really hard and like, I live! You should have killed me when you had the chance! Alright, so Kana route is, and wherever Kana lives route is the good route. So that's it currently for Your Turn to Die. I believe going by this episode, there's one more chapter left, and I don't think that's probably not gonna release for a while, because I think this most recent one was released relatively recently. I mean, I could be wrong. So either way, it's gonna be a bit of like a wait, kind of like how I played The Witch's Heart, and each of those chapters have to be released. So there's quite a few twists I could see being left in this, especially around Sarah herself. She's the most mysterious character, and she's our protag. I can't really comment too much. I have my little pet theories I've sprinkled throughout the game, but they all kind of involve weird projects and androids and the Kamen Rider or something. But yeah, till then, thank you all for watching me play Your Turn to Die, Chapter 1 and 2. I'll see you guys later, and take it easy.